Hey guys, it's Thursday afternoon here in the Philippines and I am running late on our usual Wednesday Chase unboxing video. Um, I got a little behind with work this week, so I apologize for being a day late, but hey, as they say, it's better late than never. So, today we kind of have like a special episode. It is going to be a Chase unboxing, but it's also going to be a Halloween edition for like round two. I have some round two like horror movie themed cars, and also the Chase car I'm unboxing is from Autoworld, so it's also round two. So we're going to be taking a look at all of these together. I have 5 great pieces to show you guys. One of them you've seen before briefly in my Christine video, but we never unboxed it. So today we're going to be unboxing it, and it is the Johnny Lightning version of this one right here. That's why I left this beater out in the display, because it's the Autoworld version. So I want to kind of show you guys both and how similar they are, but how different they are too. So anyways, with that being said, we are going to start with the Christine Hobby exclusive silver screen tin set. And this is a really cool set. Here you go. This is the one, and I'll back it up a little bit and give you a bigger view of the whole package. It's very cool, and it's the one with the theme and the famous line, Arnie, this thing isn't worth $50. And that's when Dennis said, I don't even think it'll start. And then the old man comes and says, she'll start, you need these, and gave Arnie the keys. And as you can see, it comes with the figure of Arnie and a figure of Dennis. And Dennis in his varsity football jacket, and Arnie in his gray sweatshirt jacket with his glasses. It's very authentic, because those are the exact clothes these guys were wearing in this scene, and it's just very cool that they got it down to the actual correct clothing and everything. And I think that's an actual picture of the old man's house and garage, and this is a tin display. So let's get this out and get a closer look at it, because you guys have seen this before in this package. And on the back it shows you, just like all other Johnny Lightning stuff, just sort of shows you upcoming stuff. They're reintroducing the Tin series from back in the late 90s, and then they had the Ghostbusters themed one like this too, with the Slimer character, which is pretty cool too. But yeah, no story about Christine or anything like that, but still yet pretty cool. So let's get him out and get a better look at him. And these figures are really cool, because as I said, you can see, well, there's the Johnny Lightning. Buddy Repperton is still out here from the last video, and if I don't drop him, but that's also from Johnny Lightning. The only thing that I did to this is I modified the base that the guy stands on. I cut it off so I could actually put this guy on a motorcycle. So that's why I did that with this one. But still yet pretty cool. But I had to have him standing against a car now to hold him up so he doesn't fall over. But anyways, it's still Buddy Repperton. So, and this one I will probably eventually put back in that box, so I'm trying to be gentle with it. So there you go. So this is all metal. It's not your, well, tin. It's not cardboard or anything like that. It's the tin thing, like they said. When I ordered this though, I thought they meant like a tin, like an actual like tin, storage tin that you could put it in. And this would be like a lid that goes on top of the tin. Something like that. But it wasn't. But still, yeah, this is pretty cool. Probably a good photo opportunity to like put another car in front of this, as you can see zoomed in on the camera. That would actually be a pretty cool background for any beater car, like barn find type of photograph. So I may actually use this later on for that. But there are the guys in the car. And this little cardboard thing that goes over where the ties are to kind of hide that from being too ugly. If you were going to keep it out on display, but I'm probably just going to put it back in the package and display it. And plus this also, when you flip the package over, you don't see any of the ties. You just see the Johnny Lightning 50 years, and pretty cool. So this is one thing I didn't understand. Like, Autoworld and Johnny Lightning both are releasing the same cars, same series, same cars. They even released the same Darnell's Garage Scene, which is one that I still am lacking in my Christine collection, from Johnny Lightning and Autoworld. And I don't know why they're doing that. It's like they're competing against themselves, because Round 2 owns both companies, so you would think that they would try to go exclusive with one or the other. And this is a new or newer casting of the 58 Plymouth. So I actually thought it was the Autoworld one, because the dimensions and everything look pretty good. It's still a little small though. Once you get the Autoworld next to it, you can kind of see that the Johnny Lightning is a little under underscale. But as I said, you can almost see like the tampos and the roof. Everything is done fantastic on the Johnny Lightning too. And the Johnny Lightning, as I said, I have no problem with it at all, except for being slightly underscaled. Besides that, the details are great. So yeah, nothing wrong with the Johnny Lightning, but details, just the size is a little bit off. And as I said, it's not horrible, but still yet noticeable. And especially when you put it next to other bigger cars, it kind of looks a little ridiculous because it's a little bit too small. But that's what I call Johnny Lightning scale, because Johnny Lightning's notorious for doing that. They do have some cars that are spot on, but this is not one of them. And their hearses, which we're going to take a look at now, definitely is not one of them. So overall, still yet, Autoworld is the best one offered from round 2 for Christine. And if I do get the Darnell's Garage and I have the opportunity to pick which one, I will get the Autoworld variant of it instead of the Johnny Lightning. But if I can only get the Johnny, hey, I'll get the Johnny. I may even get both if the opportunity arises. So I do like them both. I wanted to show you guys the scale difference, that Johnny Lightning still is a little bit small, even though they did retool the casting a few years back. So, as I said, next we're doing another underscaled Johnny Lightning. And that is the new hearse, like the 59 I showed you guys a couple of weeks ago. That's why I reposted the video in my picture post on YouTube to show you that we did the 59. Take a look at the video again, check out the 59, because I mentioned this one in the video too, the 66, and it had gotten delayed. They were both supposed to be released at the same time, but the 66 got delayed for some reason. But it's here now, and it is a very cool casting. So this gives us some information, some facts about the Cadillac Hearse and Cadillac itself. And the second thing here, I had no idea about, actually. I'm not a huge Cadillac fan, but I do like them, and I have some knowledge about GM cars, but I did not know where the name Cadillac came from, and it's actually French. I did not know that either. It says here the Cadillac name originates from the French trader Antoine Lamet de la Mothe Cadillac, I think that's how you say it, who founded the city of Detroit in 1701. So I did not know that either. So if you want to mess with any friends that are like diehard Mopar guys or Ford guys, you could say Detroit was founded by Cadillac, and it's true. So that's actually a really cool fact that I never knew until I got this car in my hands. 66 is one of my favorite years. Like 66 to 68 are pretty cool. Actually, all of the 60s Cadillacs were cool in my book. The 59 on up to like 68, I really dig. 69s were cool too. They're really cool lowriders. And then the wagons, well, the hearses would make a cool like wagon custom. So there's a lot of like cool hearses and Cadillacs out there. So I have no problem with these Caddies or hearses. Love them all. So let's get this guy out and get a better look at him. And this one also I'm going to be careful with because, as I said before, I pointed this out on the 59s package, but the big Cadillac emblem, the hand-stitched leather background, and stuff. And this one is a hobby exclusive also. So this is not one you'll find at Walmart. Maybe Hobby Lobby, yes. But yeah, this is a very cool package, not your typical one. And then on the back, once again, it's not your typical like retail package. Like the Christine isn't, I don't think, a hobby exclusive. I was wrong when I said that. I think it's just silver screen retail release. But this is a hobby exclusive, and it doesn't have any advertisements for any other series. It just breaks it down and tells you all about like the Cadillac and the hearse and all of this stuff. So very cool. And they are doing a huge amount of these, and it's cool to see that these castings are back and getting some recognition. I've ordered the other variants. They just now gave me the opportunity to order the 66 Cadillac Ambulance in blue and white, which looks really, really cool. Then there is a silver 59 hearse, and then prior to that I ordered some red and white hearses from 59, and then I ordered a I think it's a 66. I can't remember if it's a hearse or an ambulance, and it's gold. I should be getting some of these by Christmas, I would think. But yeah, it's nice to see that these are getting some love, like the Land Cruiser. Like Johnny Lightning spitting out a bunch of Land Cruisers. Now they're spitting out a bunch of hearses and ambulances from 59 and 66. So the only downsides of this casting, underscaled, as I said, but if you put it next to Christine, it kind of corresponds with the Johnny Lightning Christine. So very suiting, kind of fits in perfect with that one. Like, so that's the thing. Even though Johnny Lightning has its own like 1/64 scaling, they kind of correspond well together. But if you put him next to the Autoworld, it looks ridiculous. So it's not much shorter, but it should be much longer than the 58 Plymouth. So anyways, Johnny Lightnings correspond well together, though. If you have a diorama and you have all Johnny Lightning cars, for the most part, they will look great together. But some are true 1/64, so you got to watch for those ones. Or they won't correspond well with the others. The other downside of this casting is the side windows and rear window. I don't know why they did this, but there's no glass. And I looked on Google to try to see if this was like an error, and it's not. They are all missing the windows. Even the new ambulances I ordered, there's no windows. So in the pre-production picture. So don't know why they did that. I didn't bring out the other 59 hearse, but I do have the pre-ecto back here in the display. And I thought maybe it was because of the curtains, but that's not the case with the 59. The 59 has side windows. So I'm really not sure why they neglected that on the 66. Even the back windows there. This is your pre-ecto, but it's the same thing as the 59 Cadillac hearse. So, yeah, really wondering why they neglected that. But still, yet, very cool casting. Accurate hubcaps. Big wide white wall tires. Nicely detailed trim, tail lights. Everything is nicely done. So this corresponds great with my 66 Cadillac from the James Bond movie, the 143rd. I showed you guys a few months back. So it's metal casting. The original appearance of this car was in 1999, probably 2000, as you can see there. So very cool. Yeah, I do love this series of the Cadillacs and the hearse, or the hearses and the ambulances from Johnny Lightning. And as I said, they are releasing a bunch of them nowadays, and it's kind of cool to see them getting some love like they should. And then I forgot to check the plate. I think the plate just has the year, I believe. But I do like checking the plates. I can't really read it because of the shadow from the bumper. Huh. Well, I think it says 1966, but I will have to look at that and kind of enlighten you guys on that in the comments later on. So the next one is also Halloween type of themed car. And this one has a strange name on the package because it's not what I normally would call it. This they call the Barris Coach. But this show is a little bit before my time, but I did watch the reruns a lot growing up. The Munsters. This was always known to me as the Munsters Coach. Herman Munster's ride. And Grandpa had the Dragula, they called it, but it was a coffin car. So both built by George Barris, so I can understand why they call it the Barris Coach, but I don't know why they just didn't continue calling it the Munster Coach and have pictures of the Munsters on this, because they always did before. I don't know if it's because Round 2 could not renew the rights with Munsters or what it may be, but anyway, since they had the rights with George Barris, and this was his creation, they released it this way. I don't know all the legal backgrounds about it, but it used to always be packaged as the Munsters Coach, and that's where it came from, was the Munsters television show. That's why he built this. But it tells you about how it was built, and like the Barris Coach was made for television for 3 movies, or made from 3 Model T bodies. Sorry, not movies. I can't see it because it's behind the blister. And it took 500 hours to make this car. And George Barris authorized second coach in 1984 for the Hollywood Christmas Parade, built by Dick Dean. So maybe that's what they're thinking of, but still yet, it's the Munsters Coach. And this is also a hobby exclusive release, and it tells you more on the story back here where George Barris came from. And this was built from 3 Model T bodies and blah blah blah, and talking about all the brass and scroll work on it and everything like that. And then it has a picture of the actual coach on the back. And the coach was built with John's high compression pistons, 10 chrome plated Stromberg carburetors, an Isky cam, and had a set of Bobby Bear Racing headers, or Bobby Bar, sorry, but yeah, I think it was a small block Chevy, I believe. But anyways, it doesn't say anything about the Munsters on this package. So yeah, I'm just kind of wondering if they had a problem with the rights for the Munsters television show. Kind of unusual. So let's go ahead and get him out and get a closer look at him, because they did do an excellent job on this. I used to have this casting before in my first collection, and it's same thing, exactly the same thing. They just kind of repackaged it, and well, now they're calling it the Barris Coach and not the Munsters Coach. And this is another one I will probably put back in the package because of the fact that it is pretty cool with the background, just Barris Coach, and it has that Halloween theme, like zombies in the graveyard and such, so pretty cool. So, it all kind of got away from me. It almost fell off the table. That wouldn't have been good. So here it is, and very cool looking car. Just, I don't even know how to describe it. It reminds me of like an old stagecoach in some sort of way, but then It's also kind of reminds me of like the Beverly Hillbillies type of truck, which I think was also built by George Barris. It had the seat up here, but instead it had the rocking chair for Granny in the back. So he made some really cool, iconic television cars back in the 60s. So really nicely detailed engine. And then the old lantern type headlights. Side lights are like lanterns also. Rear tail light is also a lantern. So very cool. Rubber tires, Krager wheels. Very, very cool car. So there you go, guys. There is another Halloween themed car for today, and I'll move him off there because he's always there. And now the next one that we have are on our regular theme for Wednesday, our chase car, and this also corresponds with Autoworld. This is my first white tire Ultra Red. Very happy to add this to my collection. Wish it would have been one of the lifted 4x4 square bodies, but hey, I don't have the opportunity to go to Walmart's here, so I was happy to get my hands on this one. So let's get him out and get a closer look. And needless to say, one of the Ultra Red features, besides the paint, are these white tires. And what I've noticed, and I think it's the first time that they've done this, on the new ones with like the Hemmings news covers and stuff, they have actually red wheels on some of them. And I think that's the first time ever that that's been done. I've heard of like white engines and other things like this, and red tires and white tires and all these other things, but the red wheels, I think that's a first for Autoworld in this recent series release. And speaking of that, they have some really killer looking SRT, like I think they're Hellcat Challengers that they just released. Those are beautiful. I can't wait to get my hands on some of them too. But back to the Ultra Red Jeep, and this one I have to say has the nicest paint of any of the other Ultra Red Jeeps that I have. A lot of them were kind of beating up around the edges. When I say that, it was like the candy paint went to the edges and built up when they painted them. But this one seems like it laid down pretty good. Other Ultra Red features, white interior, the Ultra Red paint, of course, and then the white tires, which is pretty cool. And I didn't even read the package on this one. We'll read it on the regular variant because I do have the regular one to show you guys. So this is really cool. And once again, no plates on the Jeeps. I have no idea what is with that. So far, all three of the releases of the Jeep, the Rubicon, the Sahara, and then this one, which is called the JK Unlimited. So those are all the other options. There's like the JK and then the JK Unlimited Sport. And then there's the Rubicon and then the Sahara. So far we have the JK Unlimited Sport. And then you have the Rubicon and the Sahara. All of them did not come with plates. Kind of wondering why they did that. But over here it tells you about the other like different options. There were 4 different models of the Jeep Wrangler JK Unlimited, including Sport, Sport S, Sahara, and Rubicon. So this is just your Sport. So the ones with the white roof, I'm going to say probably are the Sport S, but I'm not sure. Those I'm hoping to have my hands on by next week maybe, but not sure. So anyways, we'll see what, if I get the Ultra Red of it, what they're going to do for it. Maybe it has Ultra Red wheels. I haven't seen the Ultra Red of the 4th installment of the Jeeps. So this is it though, the regular variant of it, and They made 10,960 of these, so there's well over 200 Ultra Reds. So this year the Ultra Reds are not as scarce as what they used to be, that's for sure. And considering there's two different color variants of that, you add it up, there's probably 500 of these white-tired Ultra Reds out there. But hey, more the merrier, they're pretty cool. Just doesn't help the secondary market value, but hey, still yet gives other people an opportunity to have them in their collection, which is always good. So there's the regular variant. Let's go ahead and get him out of the package and take a look at him, and we'll wrap this up for today. And then for the weekend, guys, I'm not sure like what I'm going to do. I have one brief video that will be coming up maybe tomorrow, or maybe we'll just wait till Saturday to do it, but it's only going to be a 10-minute video or 15-minute video on one car. But it is the Moon Eyes hobby release. I think it's a Datsun 620 pickup, which is pretty cool. It comes with a surfboard and things like that. That was the main reason I ordered it, because of the surfboard. So we'll take a look at that on Friday or Saturday. But anyways, back to this one. The white Wrangler SK or JK Unlimited. Really cool. And then I didn't open the hood on the Ultra Red, but as usual, nice detail. Love the Jeep and the 3.6 on the... I'm sorry, not 3.6, but V6. Jeep and the V6 on the intake plenum, and all the details in there. It's very nicely done. Side mirrors, all the side fender emblems, white lettered tires. It has the works. Very nicely done by Autoworld, as usual. So far, I have all of the Jeep's regular colors, except for his counterpart. I don't even know what color the counterpart to that one was. We didn't get them here. Unless it's a dark blue. I think it may be. That may be the blue one coming next week. I ordered dark blue, and then I ordered the light blue with a white top. And the one with the white top is the 4th installment of the Jeeps. So we'll see what the Ultra Red and things are for that one whenever they get here. So guys, this is everything for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Kind of kicks off at the right time, October 1st for Halloween, for the month of Halloween anyways. So hopefully this month I will be able to do some other kind of Halloween themed car video. I'm not sure when it will come up, but I'm going to try to put that together for you guys. And then, as I said, Saturday, maybe even tomorrow, we'll take a look at that Moon Eyes M2 Datsun 620 pickup. Then we'll do another video this weekend. I'm just not sure what it's going to be yet. Maybe I can enlighten you on that whenever I do the Datsun video tomorrow or Saturday. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have not subscribed yet, please remember to do so. Please give me a thumbs up, share the video, and enjoy the last part of your week. And I will see you this weekend. Thanks for watching.